It's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. It's a replay of today's full show.
It's Thursday, June 13th. Today we found out that I can make change happen in the city. Cops aren't very good at hide and seek. I made a secret compartment. Josh doesn't want a bunch of anti-speeding technology in his truck, and he promises he's going to put gas in the tank when it's half empty. Fat lips do not equal Botox, and what's the deal with public drinking fountains?
Thanks for listening. You can catch the show live weekday mornings from 6 to 10. It's Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. Enjoy today's show.
Hey, hey.
Wake Up Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel. Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, Chantel.
I'm here. For some reason, never mind. Keep going. Just keep going.
All right.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
You just thought you were listening?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it is.
Who's he talking to?
I don't know. It's Weed Your Garden Day.
No, thank you.
But it needs to be done. So there's that.
Okay.
International Community Association Managers Day. I think that's PR people. Community Association.
Oh.
That's what that sounds like to me. Let's see. It is International Albinism Awareness Day.
Albinism?
Mm-hmm. Albinos.
Oh,
Albinism.
got it. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yep. It's Random Acts of Light Day.
What does this mean?
This is understanding and offering. It promotes understanding and offering support to those battling blood cancers.
Oh.
Yeah, National Random Acts of Light Day.
Hmm.
It is International Axe Throwing Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Internationally
Mhm.
recognized.
That's right. Throwing axes around the world. World Softball Day.
Okay.
It is Sewing Machine Day.
Hey! Now this
Yes.
is something I can get behind. Because you have to.
Or in front of.
You have to get behind it.
No, you're in front of it.
No.
I'm sitting in front of my sewing machine.
No, you're behind it.
No.
Yeah.
No. If you drop something on the table behind the sewing machine, is that behind the sewing machine or in front of it?
It's in front of the sewing machine.
No, you're sitting in front of the sewing
No,
machine.
you're sitting behind it.
We're going to have to discuss this in more
We already
detail
have.
later. I'm going to have to look it up.
You have to sit behind it because the foot pedal.
Is under it.
Yes. So you'd have to be behind it
No.
to foot pedal. Yes.
No, your feet are
If
under
you were in
it.
front of it,
Yeah.
your foot pedal would be behind you.
No.
Yes. Ooh.
It's National Farm Workers Day, which is good as well. So that's what's happening on Thursday. I'm gonna go sit behind the board. Am I behind it or in front of it?
You're behind it.
Okay, I would agree. I am behind
That's
this,
the same as
but
the
I
sewing
would be
machine.
in front of my sewing machine.
No way,
Am I
bro.
in front of the computer or behind it?
You're in front of the computer. Listen, I don't make these rules.
Okay, all right. Good morning.
Starting next month, cars in Europe will be required to come with a tech that alerts you if you're speeding.
So it's gonna beep at you.
It's
like,
gonna beep
like
at
your
ya.
seatbelt is not on.
You'll be able to turn off the feature, but this is a surprisingly
Good.
popular idea for people. They want this on their cars. A lot of people
I
think
don't.
it would be okay if it came at the beginning of every trip to make the road safer and help you avoid a ticket.
All right.
It also would mean that your car insurance would cost less
How so?
because they're expecting that you're going to go slower because your car is telling you that you're going too fast.
I'm all for people obeying the speed limit. That's fine. But why has it got to yell at me?
Well, so then they have another idea that as you speed up, your gas pedal gets harder and harder to push down.
Haptic feedback.
What? What?
So let's get nerdy for a minute.
No.
You know, on the PlayStation controller, when you pull the trigger back, and then sometimes it's harder to pull back. That's called haptic feedback.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And so the technology just has to translate into that. Also, this doesn't feel safe. I don't like the idea of accelerating is hard because sometimes you have to get out of the way of something, or sometimes this is not a good idea.
Okay.
Again, I'm all for people going the speed limit. So far, I'm getting yelled at by my car, or it's becoming harder to drive.
Okay. So then there's another idea.
Okay.
This is a lesser popular option, but it adds a limiter to prevent your engine from letting you speed at all, which I hate.
I hate that too. So here's, we have governors or limiters, as it's referred to here, on cars that prevent them from going like a top speed. So sometimes cars will have these at like 120 miles.
Okay.
And so your car cannot go faster than that, even though the engine's capable of going faster than that.
Okay.
But it's clear over there. But again, we don't have any roads that are 100 miles per hour. Setting a limit at 90 or 100, that makes sense in my head. So your car can't go faster than that. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
How is this going to work in the terms of where does the data come from?
I don't know.
When they change the speed limit in a zone, a school zone.
Well, okay, so
sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 35.
That one that won't let you speed at all. It said it'll let you speed a little bit on highways.
No.
Just not on school zones or places with like a lot of foot traffic. So near or around busy pedestrian area spots.
Okay, but again, is this necessary?
I don't want. Yeah, I don't.
This isn't how you police something.
What's your favorite option then?
None of those.
You don't want the beeping if you're speeding.
No.
You don't want the having your accelerator.
I want individuals who do these things to be held accountable for their actions.
Oh.
That's what I want.
Oh.
I want proper trafficking, traffic patrolling, whatever.
Well,
these people out running red lights like crazy that you see all over town.
Constantly.
All the time. Light turns red, 4 cars still go through the intersection. I want those people held accountable. That's not my fault. I'm not one of those people.
We're not talking about those. We're talking about the speeders.
I get it.
You're a little
traffic law.
Speedy this morning there, bud.
People that turn into the wrong lane when they turn around a corner. People that can't navigate a roundabout. Hold those people accountable. The rest of us are doing okay.
It's a little speedy, bud, this morning.
I have no idea what you're talking
you
about.
You were a speedy speed this morning.
No.
Yeah.
No. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Hey, good morning.
Okay, this is a terrible idea, and I hate this so much.
It's a bunch of stuff to make your car go slow?
No.
Oh.
This is about dating.
Okay, shifting gears. Another car term.
Nice. Good one.
All right, go on.
Okay.
What's going on in the dating world?
Well, I, for one, am happy that I'm not in the dating world. So even if you wind up hating me and falling out of love with me, too bad, because I'm not getting back out there.
Okay.
We're just
hit the brakes.
We'll just live together.
That's another car thing.
You could live in the basement. I'll live upstairs.
That's what's going to happen.
We'll be roommates.
I'm living where?
In the basement.
Why?
Oh, because I don't want to.
Where will I cook?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
And which room?
You'll find one.
The craft one.
Okay, sure.
You have to move all your junk out.
Okay, you'll help.
What?
Okay, listen. All right, this dating thing, it's called a party.
A party?
It's a dating event.
Let's go to a party.
There's a crowd full of singles.
Okay.
But then it says mostly singles.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
All right.
And the idea is to mingle a little bit at first, and then your friend gets up with you with them, like an auction block sort of thing, and your friend has to pitch you to the entire room. Hey, here's Josh. He's caring. He's considerate. He's kind.
Listen to all these nice things
He
you're
might
saying.
snore a little bit in bed.
Oh, come on.
Doesn't that sound awful?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if your friend is like, I'm going to totally just...
Well, that's not a good friend. Don't bring that friend.
Don't bring
you
that
control
friend.
the friend you bring.
You'd have to.
So that's why mostly singles, because the friends may not be. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I think that's
like
that's
you might
right.
have somebody in the group who's in a relationship, but they're not there to date. They're the pitchmen.
And then you have a PowerPoint about your friend. I'm watching this
I
promo
would be
video.
really good at this.
Ooh, you should make a PowerPoint about me.
What? You're not going to this dating
No,
party?
I'm not, but I want you to say nice things about me.
Is that right?
Yeah. It said more details will be revealed at the event. I don't know what that means. It says, let's party. Let's have fun. Let's have a date.
Okay, here's the thing. You talk a friend into going, hey, I got this party thing.
Yeah.
I want you to be my pitch man. I want you to come in
gotta
here.
hype me up.
You gotta be my hype. You're gonna have to get up in front of the room and sell me.
And tell people how amazing
Right.
I am.
And then they show up. They're like, yeah, I think I could do that. I'll help you out. I'll be your wingman.
Right.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
You show up at the event. There's a room full of computers, and they're like, get to work making PowerPoints.
I think you have to come with your PowerPoint.
I don't think so.
Yes.
How would you know? It said more details will be revealed. And they'll be like, thanks for making a PowerPoint for your friend. Now, here we need 6 more PowerPoints from you before you can go pitch your friend. It's a work camp. That's what it is.
My question is, how many PowerPoints do you have to sit through?
All of them.
What if you're like there to find somebody and you find the first person, you're like, oh, I like that guy. And then you have to sit through 8 more PowerPoints.
You think there's only 9 or 10 people showing up?
No, I think there's a lot more than that. I don't know. Maybe there's not.
You've heard of death by PowerPoint?
Yeah.
There are some people that are just going to make a PowerPoint presentation and then stand up there and read you the bullet points that you could obviously read for yourself. Plus, some of those are going to look real bad.
Oh, yeah, they are.
This is awful. Awful.
I know. I kind of just
That
want
is
to go
not a
watch.
party. Ugh. This is good news.
What is
It
this
is
good news?
1 in 11 billion odds good news.
Say that again.
1 in 11 billion odds
Okay.
good news.
Okay.
Let me tell you about the Redina family. They're from Central Florida, and they have been busy and bustling with 4 daughters working their way through school. Let me tell you about 24-year-old McKaylee, 22-year-old Alyssa, and 20-year-old Taylor.
Okay.
All 3 of them named valedictorian in their respective high school classes when they graduated.
Okay.
This year, their youngest sister, Riley, graduated, and she, too, has been named
I
valedictorian.
was going to say that would be the worst.
The pressure of the,
Yeah.
I'm the baby. All 4 of their daughters, 4 for 4, all 4
All valid.
valedictorians.
Well, what they
It
do.
is a 1 in 11 billion odds thing.
Look at this smart family. Wooey.
Oh, calm yourself down. The parents of the sisters, Mike and Tracy, they are obviously proud of their accomplishments, and they admit that it wasn't a lot of pressure at home.
Oh,
They
there
said
wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
They said we never told them that they had to make straight A's. There was no telling them you have to do this or else. It was always you just do your best, and as long as you're doing your best, whatever that is, that's what we expect.
Okay.
So
That's nice. It's a good motto to live by.
and somehow along the way, these 4 sisters said, "Let's do this."
Let's do our best.
And our best is 4 for 4 valedictorians, a 1 in 11 billion odds. I just am blown away by that. You have better chances of winning the lottery
Yeah, you
most
do.
times than you do of having 4 of your daughters be valedictorians. 4
are
of your
these
kids in this.
The
in this-
only 4 children that they have?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no more.
Yeah,
there's not one
there
waiting
isn't
in
like
the wings.
Toby back here. Oh, our little brother Toby.
Poor Toby.
He's walking outside with paint buckets on his feet. And I'm like, Toby. Great.
Slamming a bucket on his head into the wall.
You know. You've seen him. You know him. And they're worried that he might not get valedictorian.
Let's just get you through school, bud.
Yeah, Toby. It's good news to get you going on Classy 97. Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel. Hi.
So Emery and I went to a class that was being held at the library.
Okay.
And it was a how do I describe it?
Bookmaking is how you described it to me.
Class, but it wasn't like a book. It looked like a book, but it was like a hidden compartment in your book.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that. That's cool. All right, so you guys got home. I was outside working. You walked up. I said, "How'd it go?" And you said, "I'll tell you tomorrow."
Yeah.
So here we go.
Here we go.
The two of you had a bookmaking adventure, but it's not a book. It's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a book safe.
Secret book.
A book safe.
Okay.
Okay. So we go and we find our seats in the back, and it's always awkward when you go to this thing with strangers because I don't know any of these people. I don't want to sit by any of these people. I'm sure these people don't want us to sit by them either.
And was it a packed house when you got there?
It was pretty full when we got there. And so I'm looking around going, okay, who's got the friendliest face?
Oh, is this right? Okay.
Yeah, because there's people who look mean. And so I go, I'm not going to sit by that.
Don't judge a book by its cover, they say.
So I spy an empty table in the back. I go, jackpot. Let's go sit in the back. So we go sit in the back and we pull out our supplies, and both Emery and I at the same time go, I don't like the fabric choice.
All right. Were they all different?
There was a few differences. And I get it. It was a free class.
Okay.
You can't complain. And I go, that's okay. We can paint it at home. We can do things to make it
you can add on later.
Our thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So we sit down, and then she pulls out her instructions. It comes with an instruction, and she starts going to town.
Yeah.
Class hasn't even started yet. I'm waiting for instructions from the teacher, and Emery's just like willy-nilly going at it.
Figure it out.
How do you know what you're supposed to do? She goes, I'm reading the instructions. And I go, you're not even going to wait for the teacher? And she goes, why? I have the instructions right here. I go, you're crazy. Who am I living with? And she really is like almost done by the teacher starts talking and instructing everybody how to do it. Yeah. Everybody else is like sitting there with their pieces, and Emery's like, I'm almost done.
Well, look, she grew up with Kiwi Crate. Like, she knows I can do whatever I want in this craft world. I've got the instructions. I've got the supplies. Let's go.
Let's
what am I
do
waiting
this.
for?
Yeah, why am I waiting?
I don't need a human to tell me what to do. I have it all on paper
and she was
here.
using, we had two types of glue in our package, Elmer's glue and then a bookmaking glue. And she was just using Elmer's for the whole thing. And then the teacher goes, I would recommend using book glue on this part. And I go, maybe you should have waited for the instructor.
Recommend, not you have to use
and that's
this.
exactly what she said. She goes, I think it's going to just be the same. And I go, okay.
Was it the same in the end?
I mean, you're really not going to, like, it would have been fine to just use the Elmer's, which she had done.
Yeah.
And then I go, and then I'm looking over at her project going, mine doesn't look like hers.
Were you having Project Envy then?
No, yes. And then I misread the instructions.
Oh, here we go.
And I didn't glue my spine to the proper place where it needed to be glued. And I go, Emery, did you do that part? And she goes, yeah.
It says it right there.
Huh. Me too.
Yeah.
I did that too. I did the right thing too.
So, all in all, did you end up with a finished product that you like? Is it cool? I didn't even see them.
I know, you were busy, preoccupied.
I was cleaning the garage.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It took a less time than I thought it would. On the way there, though, Emery goes, I don't even know what this is. And I go, it's just a class. And I go, why did you agree to it if you didn't know what it was? And she goes, I just wanted to hang out with you.
Oh, that's so nice.
My 14-year-old likes me.
Oh, congratulations.
I know.
What a big day.
It was.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. The other day, and I was trying to find the exact day, I was going back looking through the podcast archives. We were discussing where to stop on some train tracks in town.
Yeah.
And we were talking specifically about the ones on Yellowstone and Cliff
Yes.
Street.
Yes.
Have you seen the big news?
No.
Work zone ahead, says the city of Idaho Falls. Crews will be working to remove the unused railroad crossing across Yellowstone at its intersection with Cliff and Maple Streets. I know. Right? Look at you.
Look at me.
Making change happen.
I'm not going to take the credit for that, but that's bizarre that
right?
we were talking.
I know. So work will begin Monday, June 17th. It's anticipated to take 2 weeks. Yellowstone Highway will be reduced to 1 lane in each direction during the construction.
No.
I know. And drivers are encouraged to seek alternate routes during that time. So just so you know, for the next couple of weeks, that little intersection there, they're going to remove the train track. So anyway, during the second week of the work, the intersection will be closed entirely, and motorists will be detoured around the intersection. North and south traffic will still be able to continue on Yellowstone Highway, however, but the Maple and Cliff Streets, the east-west, will be closed.
Watch how they remove the train tracks.
Oh, they just dig them up.
I know, but how?
Tractors.
I want to watch.
Okay, go sit there and watch. I'm sure you can. Here's what I thought was super cool about this post. This post goes up on Facebook from the city of Idaho Falls, and I was like, hey, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
I go down into the comments. Brandy, we see you. She says, too funny. The lady and guy on the radio were talking about this spot just this morning. They were wondering where people actually stopped back at the Painted Cross line. So, Brandy, we see you. Thank you for listening.
And she called me a lady.
That's right. The lady and guy on the radio. That's us. The lady and guy.
Lady and guy in the morning.
High five. Thanks for listening, Brandy. And also for sharing that you heard us talking about that. That's very cool. And very weird that we were just talking about this.
Yeah, because they know. They know they do.
Chantel's making change happen. Look at you go.
Now, if I could only change real things.
Like what?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Good morning.
Okay. The age-old question, to donate or garage sale this? That's what's happening.
We have a lot of this stuff.
We have a lot of this stuff.
We have a lot of
We have
stuff.
an entire storage unit that we pay for full of stuff that we have long since said, we're going to do a yard sale.
Yeah.
We're going to make some money on our used stuff.
Yeah.
We don't do a yard sale. You know why? Because it's exhausting.
I know.
It takes an entire weekend. You have to price everything. You have to set it up. You have to market yourself. You have to put it in the newspaper. You have to put it on Facebook.
And then people come to your house.
And then people come to your house.
And you have to go like,
and you have to watch
here's
them
my stuff.
Rifle through your stuff.
Right.
And then they go, I'll give you $5 for this. I paid
$5.
$250 for that. That has sentimental value.
I know.
It's terrible. I hate yard selling. I like yard selling.
Yeah, you like going and shopping yard sales, but hosting one is awful.
It's
awful.
Worst.
It's awful.
It is so awful.
You give up a weekend, you make $200. And you still have to take a bunch of stuff to donate anyway.
You do. And then you look through all your stuff and you go, why didn't this sell? I thought this was going to be a hot commodity.
Yeah.
And then the thing that you thought, no one's going to buy that. People are like, oh, I'll take this.
Yeah.
$300 for this weird, crappy thing.
So I was cleaning out the garage.
Yes.
And what had happened was Emery had cleaned out her room. And so there's like stuffed animals and clothes and like stuff she's outgrown. And like there's bags of stuff.
Yes. Well, and I had done the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
There was bags of shoes and clothes, kitchen supplies.
So now I'm just going to donate all that stuff.
Yeah. It's been sitting there waiting for us to do a yard sale.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
We finally just said, forget it. We hate it. We're not going to do it.
But here's the thing about the stuff in the storage unit. When's the last time we went to the storage unit?
It's been months.
Months and months and months.
So let's load it up
That's
and get
what
rid
I'm
of
saying.
it.
There's obviously stuff we don't need.
No.
Why are we paying to store it?
Exactly. No, we're getting rid of it.
All right. I mean, there's some stuff in there I'm going to donate, not just to the one spot. I'm going to donate to different places because they'll use it better.
Oh.
But yeah, there's just stuff.
There's just stuff. So your truck is now loaded of stuff that we are going to donate.
Yep.
If you want some Josh and Chantel merch.
No. Coming to a thrift store near you.
You won't ever know if it's ours or not.
No, we go thrifting. You might find something and be like, I bet this was Josh and Chantel's. I bet it was. This looks weird. This came from their house.
We don't have weird stuff.
I know. We're giving it away.
Oh.
Classy 97 with Josh and Chantel.
You just got a new truck.
Yes.
You were telling me yesterday that it has double the size of the gas tank.
Yeah.
And then you said the funniest thing that you've said to me ever of all time in the history of knowing you.
Which was?
You said,
yeah,
I'm going to keep my gas tank at half.
Right. I'm going to fill it at half. Yeah, when it gets to half tank, I'm going to fill it.
And I said, oh.
You don't believe me.
I do not believe you.
Why don't you believe me?
Because I know that you run your cars on empty for a long time.
For a long time.
I know that I have stepped into vehicles that you've previously operated.
Yeah.
And had that gas tank be completely empty.
All right. So this is a challenge for me. How many fill-ups do you think I can go before I don't do the half tank thing?
What are you asking?
I'm saying I've got a goal to do it this way. So how long do you think I stick with it?
Okay, I'm going to say 3.
3 fill-ups.
Yep.
That's not very many.
No, I know. Yes, I'm aware. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
You're saying 3 is more than you think I'll actually do?
Yes.
Wow. Well, I'm not quite a half tank yet. How are you going to keep track?
I don't know. I think you'll just have to be honest.
I will be.
So when I say, how many times have you had to fill up?
Well, you'll know because the bank.
Oh, fair. That's fair.
But you won't know my gas tank level. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it's cute that you're optimistic about it.
That's my plan. Because I'm thinking if I have twice the amount of tank, if I fill it up when it's half, that'll feel like I'm just filling up the old truck.
Right. No, I get the idea behind it, but
so that's just what I have in my head that makes the most sense.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm going to be spending twice the amount of money to fill the truck.
Exactly.
And I don't want to do that. I want to fill it when it's half.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see, dear.
Classy 97, Josh and Chantel.
I saw this meme yesterday. It made me giggle. It says, highway cops are so childish. Oh, you're hiding behind a bush in your Ford Escape, gonna pop out and chase me? Grow up, it said. And I laughed.
Grow up?
Yeah, grow up.
What?
And I laughed and laughed and laughed. And then I remembered as a kid, I remember driving with my parents and seeing like a cop just over kind of on the side of the road, as highway cops do. They're kind of just over there. And my parents saying, oh, there's a cop there, slow down. And then being like, they didn't hide very well.
Old-timey ones hid behind billboards. Like they were just on the side of the highway, tucked behind a billboard with their little motorcycle cop bike,
Yeah, but as a kid, I'm like, they got to up their game. They're not, we can clearly see you.
Yeah, that's on purpose.
I know. Now I know that.
Oh, do you?
But as a kid, I'd be like, we can see you, obviously.
They do still hide in very interesting places because you'll come over the top of a hill and then there's one of those little median things and you're like, no, that's sneaky because we can't see you till we get to you.
That's cute that cops play hide and seek.
It is kind of.
It's fun.
And then they chase you.
Yeah.
Then you pull over and you go, yeah, you got me.
You got me.
Oh, I guess now do I get to be the cop now? That's the question you got to ask.
Yeah.
You caught me.
Tag.
Now you drive this car. I'll go hide. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
One of my all-time favorite TV shows of all time is a show called Wings.
Of course.
And it's about two brothers who own and operate a airline in Nantucket.
Where's that at?
I think it's Connecticut. Did we decide?
I don't know if we did.
Let me look it up.
But
Okay.
Wings is a fantastic show.
It's the best. Where's Nantucket Island? It's in Massachusetts.
Okay. All right.
I should have known that. We should have known that because they go to Boston all the time.
Okay.
Oh, we knew that. We didn't even think about it. Okay. My favorite thing about this show is exactly what you said about it last night. I turned it on and you said this is exactly the right comfort show to fall asleep to.
It absolutely is. It's perfect because the music, it's like the voices, it's very much exactly that.
It's comforting.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you grow up watching that show?
It was on, yeah. I don't remember growing up watching it specifically, but yeah, definitely it was on.
I love that show. And I was so happy that I found it. It's on Prime if you also want to.
If you want to have a Wings night. It's a great show.
What's funny, as I've noticed watching it as an adult versus watching it as a kid, I always thought Joe was the cute brother. And I was like, Joe is so cute.
Brian.
Now I like Brian. He's carefree and fun. And I still think Joe is the cuter one of the two. But Brian's the fun one.
Okay.
Like, I want the fun one.
Well.
Who wants the uptight one? I'm uptight enough for both of us. I don't need another uptight one.
That's true. But it is awesome. And Lowell's great. And Antonio. Did you have to say it like that? They're all fantastic. Even Roy. You can even deal with Roy. How old are we?
Old.
Wings old.
We're old.
Wake up, Classy 97. It's Josh and Chantel.
I am prone to cold sores.
Yep.
They happen a lot.
Yep.
And I just deal
Any
with them.
time of year. Not even when it's cold.
No, I get them if I've been in the sun too long. Get them if I've been in the wind too long. I get them if I've been in the cold. I get them when I'm stressed.
If you think about rabbits, boom.
I know. There they are. I once woke up. They were covering my mouth.
I know. You're crazy. You've been having those since you were a child. It's
since
awful.
I was little. They are awful.
Terrible.
I got one so bad this week that it really puffed up my lip.
I saw that. It's normal today.
It is fine because I've been fighting it with the medicine. But yesterday my lip was so fat, and Emery goes, "Why is your lip so big? Did you get Botox?"
Did she think you got Botox?
Yeah, I go, "No, it's just a cold sore." And she said, "Women will pay good money for that."
I told you that yesterday
You did.
morning. I said, you're all worried about it. People pay big
Women
bucks.
pay to have big fat,
bucks to have
bold lips.
Yeah, and you were just getting it for fun.
For free.
Yeah.
Got it for free. For fun is
Mhm.
not the word I would use to describe.
Yeah.
It was no fun. No bueno.
No bueno.
My favorite thing is when people, and I know they're only meaning well, but when I get a cold sore, people have all of their tried and true
Have you tried
methods.
this? Have you put a cold spoon on it?
Mm-hmm. I actually haven't, but I've tried.
I don't know if that's a thing. I'm
Garlic.
just making stuff up.
If you crush up garlic and put garlic on it, I've tried that. I've tried lysine. I've
you tried medicines.
Everything. I've tried everything. Everything. And then people, have you tried this?
No, but have you tried sandpaper? Good 80 grit?
I haven't. Maybe that's the key. Just sand my lip off.
Right. It'll get rid of it.
It's still there. The cold store's still there.
Good to know.
It's slowly going away.
Well,
my lip is back to normal.
Have you tried toothpaste? Apple cider vinegar. I hear that fixes everything. Have you tried that?
Or Windex.
Oh, yeah. That's from that movie.
Luckily for all of us, it didn't impede my speech. So I was still able to be here for the radio.
Well, good.
Lucky for everyone.
Classy 97 with Josh and Chantel.
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, you got it. It's not turned on its public drinking fountains or filled the city pools.
Okay. I'm cool with the fountain thing because gross. I will say I like the ones that don't have like the button where you put your head down there and drink from the public spout.
You like those? Or
I
you
don't. I don't like those ones, but I do like the bottle filling station ones.
Okay.
Where you put your bottle up there and it fills that up and you can walk away with your own mouth stuff elsewhere.
Your own mouth stuff?
Yeah, I'm not into getting mono is what I'm saying.
Whatever. We grew up on those public drinking fountains.
And a whole bunch of kids had mono.
No, I never got mono.
I didn't, but kids did.
Some kids did, but they got it from other things, not from public drinking fountains. I'm sure of it.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
But I'm okay with them not turning on public drinking fountains. What's up with the pools?
You might ask why haven't they turned on
did.
their public drinking fountains or failed to? No, you didn't. It's because only one worker is trained to do it.
And he's on vacation?
And he's out.
He's out.
I don't know where he is.
He took a 6-month vacation? He's out.
The city's been trying to hire 2 more plumbers to help out, but they have yet to find somebody.
I'm just thinking that maybe we should cross-train. Like somebody else should know.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't just have one guy.
And also, why don't they just call him and say, hey, Ted?
No, he's out.
Ted.
He's got that contract where if you call Ted, you pay Ted. And they're like, Ted's not getting paid right now.
Ted, can we just pay you for 10 minutes of your time, buddy? What button do
I'm
I use? Ted. What?
Click.
Oh, man.
Not my problem. I'm on vacation for the rest of the year. Because I'm Ted.
I'm the only one who knows how to turn on the water fountains.
Ted the Waterman. That's a lot of power for one Ted.
I know. You should probably have somebody else know how to do that.
Yeah. Like, you should you should learn how to push the buttons over
No,
here.
I don't. I could never.
Run around here real quick, and I'm going to have you push a button.
Okay. You know what, Josh?
I shouldn't be the only one that knows how to run these buttons.
You weren't feeling very well the other night,
I know.
and I just went, ooh, we might have a day off.
No,
because
you're going to have to come in and push these buttons.
I'm not doing this solo.
Come on around.
The only reason I agreed to do this was because...
Come on around. Come on around. Here you go. Making your way downtown. There you go. You've made it almost. Here you go. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Just hit that green one.
What does it do?
Watch. Did you hit it? There you go. Look. You got to push it like you mean it next time.
You didn't tell me what it did.
It starts the song. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Got to talk more hot dogs.
Oh my God. You spend a large amount of time talking about Joey Chestnut on this radio program.
Joey Chestnut has been banned from Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
And Kobayashi retired.
Okay.
Chestnut and Kobayashi live hot dog eating contest Labor Day Netflix.
1-on-1.
Yep.
Mano y mano.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Cool.
This is a rivalry of the ages.
Live on Netflix?
Yes.
When?
Labor Day. It's called Chestnut versus Kobayashi Unfinished Beef. What?
Why do they have
Unfinished beef?
unfinished beef?
It's a hot dog eating competition. Joey says that through all my years in competitive eating, Kobayashi stands out as my fiercest rival. Competing against him pushed me to be so much better. He said, I know the fans have waited a long time for another chapter in our rivalry, and I can't wait for a massive showdown live on Netflix.
Yeah, me neither.
He said, it's time to give the people what they want.
Yes, this is what we want.
This is it.
This is exactly what we want.
Joey Chestnut, 16-time champion at Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. World record, 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Kobayashi, 6-time champion.
16 versus 6?
They last faced each other in 2009. Chestnut won the contest. They haven't eaten against each other since 2009. It's time.
Give the people what they want.
Joey Chestnut and Takeru Kobayashi. Hot Dog Showdown, Labor Day,
Time to
live
throw down.
on Netflix.
Put the beef aside.
Unfinished beef.
Oh, jeez.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel.
Okay, there was a Cincinnati Reds baseball game,
Okay.
and a fan, William is his name. He's 19 years old.
Oh, William.
Have you seen this video?
Nope.
He ran onto the field during the game without permission to do so.
Well, yeah.
He performed a backflip in front of a police officer, and then he was promptly shocked with a taser
Like
and arrested.
immediately after.
Immediately. The cop tried to grab him. He took off. The cop couldn't catch him, and so then the cop just tased.
Well, that's what happened.
I know.
I'm looking at the video now and pulled it up here. So this baseball fan does a backflip and then gets tased.
In front of the police officer. Yep.
It's a risky move.
Meanwhile, the Cincinnati Reds lost
Oh, they did?
to the Cleveland Guardians.
And you say he's a Reds fan?
I don't know. He
All
was.
right.
That's,
Well, he did it. The cop caught up with him quick. Oh, tased down. The cop was there before he even did the backflip. I think
I
he
know.
thought he had more room because he's like, "Woo, look at me!" And he stops to do his backflip. The cop's already on him, and he backflipped into the cop.
Yeah, he was right next
and
to the
then
cop.
tased and down. Your
No.
legs don't work so good when you get tased.
No.
They kind of go,
Yeah.
and he just fell flat.
Poor guy.
I mean, what are you doing, dude?
Don't. That's a security issue. Don't go down on the field. There are
No.
people down there trying to do their job.
Yeah, you're a fan. You watch from up there.
Maybe you're not a fan. Maybe you're just you wanted to be famous
Okay.
for a minute.
I mean, he
Success.
is. We're talking about him here. We're not even close to Cincinnati.
You succeeded.
Fame. 15 whole minutes of it. Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. Your Would You Rather This or That question of the day.
It's a good one. Would you rather have a dog with a baby's face
What?
or have a baby with a dog's face?
What? What?
I'll repeat myself.
No, I heard
Would
it.
you rather have a dog with a baby's face or a baby with a dog's face?
Why do we have to choose this?
And if you're going to pick a baby with a dog's face, what kind of breed are you going to go with?
All right, I want to hear from you.
I'm going to pick a dog with a baby's face.
What kind of dog?
Um,
What breed of baby? What kind of dog?
What kind of dog?
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, I kind of think it'd be funny to have a big dog with
With
a
a
baby's
baby
face.
face.
Yeah.
And is it a dog head? Just the face is a baby face? Or is it a baby head?
The baby head.
Oh, no.
Dog body, baby head.
Oh, no.
Baby body, dog head.
No, I don't like this. This is from a nightmare. What is this?
Nah.
Yeah.
There's two cute things. Puppies, cute. Babies, cute. Mash them up.
No, don't mash them up. I don't know.
What are you going with?
I kind of like the dog with the baby
That's
face
what
better.
I picked.
I think a baby with a dog head is going to be just so. I mean, I've seen some babies that you might have thought, I'm just kidding. You were so offended. How could you? A baby. They're precious. They are. Yeah, I'm going with a dog with a baby's head.
I just feel like it's easier to explain.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You take that to the dog park, no one's talking to you. Not one person's coming up and going, "What's up with your dog?
What's up with
Why
your
does it
dog?
have a baby head?" Everyone's looking and talking amongst themselves. No one's coming to talk to you.
Oh, outcast.
Yeah.
Sad.
And all the other dogs go away.
Hey, my dog is so nice. Come play with my dog.
He has a baby
He's
head.
got a baby head.
Classy 97, it's Josh and Chantel. You're better today than yesterday daily challenge. Has to do with protecting your energy today.
Protected.
What? Oh, you look like you got shocked.
No, I'm protecting.
I see. It says be self-compassionate and say no to anything that doesn't serve you today.
Oh.
Save your energy. It says no is the most powerful word in your vocabulary, and today you should practice it. If it doesn't benefit your energy today, it's a no. Is it a nap? Oh, yeah.
I was just going to say, how
That's
does
an
this
energy
work
preservance.
with bosses and supervisors? Hey, Chantel, can
No.
you give me that report that's due?
There's a whole video about it. You have to
No.
put your hand up and go, no.
No. I'm protecting my energy.
That's right.
Find
And they'll
someone
go-
else to do it.
They'll go find somewhere else to work with that energy.
No.
No, I won't.
I'm going to
working
stay
here. Right. See, you get it. It's your better today than yesterday daily challenge.
Mom, can you make us some dinner?
No, I'm protecting my energy. You can make it yourself. Try that one. That's a good one. That's a better example than work. Telling the kids, no, make a bowl of cereal.
Fend for yourself.
There's sandwich stuff in the fridge.
Mom, can you take me to my baseball practice?
No, you need to run. You can get the exercise on the way. Tell your coach you warmed up by running to practice.
I like it.
Yep. Protecting my energy. That's going to do it for us for today. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be back. It'll be Friday.
Yes.
This today is our 20th podcast episode.
Look at us.
Which is, it's happening very quickly.
Well,
before
if
you
we
know
do
it,
it
there'll
every
be
day.
100. I know. But, you know, it's a big deal.
It's
These
a
are
big deal.
milestones. So,
I feel like today is a good episode, too.
okay,
They're
good.
not all winners, but today is a good one.
So if you missed
So if
part
you
of the
wanna-
show.
If you missed part of it, I would recommend listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Or if you're like, hey, you got to listen to this guy and this lady.
Yeah. Lady and the guy. The lady and guy. If you have no idea what we're talking about, it's earlier in the show.
Listen to the podcast.
And you can listen to it anywhere you download podcasts. You can subscribe there. Leave us a rating if you like it. That'd be cool. And we'll see you tomorrow
We'll be
on
here.
Friday.
Woohoo.
All right. Talk to you
Protect
then.
your energy.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.